Hello, everybody. What the Oh, very confused. As this is the Stanley Parable, I have no clue what this game is, actually. I got it a while back. It was dirt cheap. I figured it looked interesting, not confusing, so I figured I'd try it. And I'm already confused. I seem to be looking at myself as I fuck around on the computer. How can I do anything on there? Okay, so let's the hell with it. Let's see what happens. End is never the end is never the end is loading. Knee. Knee! Knee! Knee. Do 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 do. That'd be funny if the game just crashed right now. It's like I can't even put the game up. Oops. Oh my, whatever will I do? I was kidding. Don't you dare actually crash. I'm serious. Don't crash. No. Oh, you moved. Ah, it moved. It's moving slowly. All right. So we're waiting for it to load. How monotonous. Halfway there. Oh my god, what the hell is this game? Is it going to explode? Let's see. Never smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. Step and top to check a while. It's loaded. Click the skip.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi. Am I Stanley?
Stanley worked for a company big building where he was employee number 427.
Yay!
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-eating, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Must I? Where's that section? I think I need to turn this down a little bit. Good, cool. There we go, cool. I know it's embarrassing. I really gotta be a computer if I intend to continue doing this, but oh well. Here we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stan decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What? What? Okay, good. That was confused for a moment. As you can clearly see, I don't know what I'm doing at all. Meeting room. Where's the meeting room? This way, I assume? 17, 416. Nobody seems to be home at all. One wonders. Where's the rest of my employees?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I don't?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following direction, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, bite me. So I can fix this a little bit. Uh-oh. I just crash it.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. What's the... What? That's it? Nothing?
Listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
All right, fine. Red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here. Let me show you.
No. Damn it. Okay, loading again. What have I walked into? Loading.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
I'm so confused. What the hell am I doing here? Okay. Interesting. It is pretty. Yeah, I think I've played too much Portal because I keep expecting the random voice to want to kill me. And we all know what random voices like to do in Portal, right? This is very pretty, I must admit. It is very lovely. I don't know. I should stay here, but here we are, nevertheless. Yeah, white and lovely, and that kind of looks interesting. Very sparkly. What happens if I just I'm gonna get sick. Look, there's that vertical tearing I turned off. Yeah, I need a new computer. I really do. And there's that door still, open and inviting. This actually kind of looks like the room I went to in the college today. This is fascinating, Mr. Voice Guy, but, you know, I kind of need to find the rest of everyone. So, if you'll pardon me, perhaps? I don't know. I mean, what happens next? Is it over? Everything's going dark. I don't like it. Out! Out!
No, wait. Where are you going? Right. Where were we?
Leaving? What happened?
Oh no. Stay away from those. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
It's reassuring.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh. Okay. So apparently these are suicide stairs. Whatever will we do? Nothing? You got nothing for me? Come on. Give me a reason.
Good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Can I? No, I guess I can't. So am I just stuck here? Indefinitely? Does the light show reason the stars are back? It's not dark anymore. What happens now? Anything? Okay, it's the same light show. I'm bored. Leaving.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
We would have achieved anything.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
I don't know. The fact that I don't want to stay in a light room with nice music, I mean, it's boring. Well.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Oh, okay. I will. Whee!
No! Thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
No.
No. No, what are you doing? Stanley, please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
No, why are you doing this? You can reset things. Ed?
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for?
Third time's the charm,
My
asshole.
God, is this really that you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from the platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Okay, fine, fuck it. You know what? Fine, we'll go back downstairs. You're gonna make me feel miserable. I will go back down the damn stairs into your happy room for a little bit, and then I'll come back here and throw myself off the cliff again. Happy? We'll both be happy. You get your nice little room for a little bit, and I can come over here and throw myself off the cliff. How about you just edit a door? You know, every other room I've been through has closed the door. This one not.
Yes. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Yay, wee, lights. They're all dancing and pretty. Oh my god, it's mind-numbing. Oh, I want to shoot something. I want to mangle. Myself, perhaps. Yes! Ha ha ha! Let's go, everybody! Off the cliff again. Alright, narrator.
Perhaps not.
I told you. Go back to the room, have a little fun, and then we'd come back. And we're back. So, come on. Let's do something. I want something to happen. This is apparently the only way I can make something happen. I can't walk off the cliff in there, so we'll try it backwards this time. Whee!
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
I'm getting a kick out of it. How about you
just
edit?
Wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Are you depressed? Sorry. Someone's messaging me and I'm going to murder them. I don't know who they are, but they're messaging me in the middle of this and I'm going to hurt them.
Actually to stay alive? Or are you just teased me?
No, there's the someone.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Oh my god, if that's who I think it is, I'm gonna kill him. I'm seeing him at AX, I'm just gonna strangle him. Alright, so. Try this again. Is it going to work this time? Whee!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Yes, we are going back. Okay. Alright. We've broken out of the shell. We've reset everything. Oh. Now what? I imagine this is going to reset itself and we're going to be stuck doing the same thing again. Yes. Yes, we're back in our nice little office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so it's back to where it was. He wasn't kidding.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
There's the meeting room.
Yet there was not a person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
This time we listen to the voice. What next? I wonder. Madu, what's in a wonder ball? Well, this game is certainly strange. I don't know if I'd want to play it over and over again, but I'm curious.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I've seen Portal, I know how this ends.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Yeah, to hell with it.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Okay.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I am. Let's see what happened. I don't know what that was, but here we go. Toodles. Maybe I am confronting my death. How should I know? I'm just a random Stanley in a parable. Whatever that means. I don't believe you, though. Who knows? Maybe escape is death. Maybe death is escape. Maybe mind control is life. Ow.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and would accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? Now what?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Huh?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? So confused. What the bloody hell? Oh, there's the credits. I guess I beat the game, kinda. I mean, I know this isn't technically the end. I'm gonna restart. It's gonna restart in a bit here, and back where I started. Charming. Where am I going? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? Why is this going so slow? Oh god. This is the jump scare, I quit. Oh, I'm back here again. Okay. Where is... There it is.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
All right.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't...
Fine. Be happy? There. I did it. Hit quit. Alright, well, this has been the Stanley Parable, and I'm now thoroughly confused. I don't know what the heck. It's like a demented portal. Hey, alright. Yes, Stanley Parable. Hooray! I don't know if you want to try it or not, but it's definitely a weird game. The narrator talks to you and doesn't talk to you, and there's a narratess, apparently, and she is even more forceful than the narrator. Imagine that. Well, that was fun. Anyways, that's it. I don't know if I'll do this again. I don't think I'm deep enough in thought for this one. But I hope everyone else enjoyed it. Toodles.